Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome to a new video in which I'll be showing you guys my exact process when it comes to building a store on Shopify. I'm going to be going over exactly everything you need to do, and I'm also going to be explaining why you do certain things, why you don't do certain things, and I'm going to be showing you what's important and what's not important so you guys know exactly what to focus on. So in case your product tests fail, you guys know it's not the store, it's either the ad or the product. If you just got into dropshipping or you've never built a store before, I really suggest you guys follow along. Just go use a fake 10-minute email, like Google 10-minute mail or something, and just set up a store with me. That way you guys are gonna have experience and you're gonna know how to use the Shopify dashboard and everything. I know that's a super scary thing when you're just getting started, like you look at it and you get dizzy or something. So just trust me on this one. If you've never built a store before, follow along. And for those of you wondering, we're gonna be setting up a general store in this video. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking of whether you should go with a niche store or a one product store or a general store. General stores are the best for beginners because it's just so easy to test products. You don't have to build the entire store every single time, and you're not going to be as lazy because you know that you need to build the entire store once again, and you need to set up the PayPal and the Stripe and everything else. You're just going to be able to test products rapidly, and that's what I suggest to everyone. Later on, you guys can set up a branded store or something. I may build a tutorial on that as well, but for now we're going to be focusing on a general store. So if that sounds good, follow along and let's go straight into the video. Now, the first thing you guys are going to have to do is to think of a name for your store. Now, what do you do? Because you are doing a general store, the name is not important, guys. I've seen so many terrible looking and terrible named stores that are doing so well, like it really doesn't matter. In case you think it matters, it's probably because you're thinking from your standpoint, but you gotta think from a customer standpoint. Your customer is like a 60-year-old Bertha from Alaska or something like that, and she has absolutely no clue that dropshipping even exists. So yeah, she's just gonna buy it from the store, even if it's called like Poop Store or whatever. Trust me on this one. If she likes the product, she's gonna buy. Now, when it comes to thinking of store names, there are different methods you guys can use. You can use softwares, you can think of something yourself, you can just copy what someone else did and just change it up a bit. I'm gonna show you the example of Hi-Go Shop. Like, it doesn't mean anything, it's just a random word that doesn't even exist plus shop, or it's a name or something. Like, you guys can do whatever. You guys can also use a brand name generator. Shopify has one. There's another one I used for this video. I'm not sure what the name is. I'll pop it up on the screen and let's see what they gave us. Now, the names that I got using this software are Leglock, Ankler, and Boner. I can't make that up, guys. Bonerly, we're not gonna be going with that. I don't want to get on the YouTube's like bad side. So we're gonna be going with Leglock for now. The name doesn't matter. I'm sure this name would fit better if you were selling like those ankle cuffs that the police use, but it doesn't matter, guys. People are still gonna buy. And if you guys want me to actually run this store and test to see if it's gonna convert, comment down below and I'll probably make a video out of it. And yeah, when it comes to our logo, I just recreated the one that I saw for Leglock. I just removed one case, so here's how it looks. And now we need to set up our email. And we just gotta go to open an account. I just like to do like Leglock as the name and surname. And for the username, I usually go with the name of the store and then team. So leglockteam@gmail.com. That should be pretty good. It's already taken, unfortunately, so we're just gonna add a 1 and that's it. For the password, I'm not gonna tell you guys what the password is, and let's go further, whatever that means. The rest doesn't really matter what you do. You do not need a phone number, but I do recommend you put it in just in case you get hacked or something. You can get it back. You can put in a recovery email, just put a random date of birth, and the gender doesn't really matter. Let's just go further, accept everything, and that's it. We got an email. And now on to Shopify. So we're on Shopify. We're just gonna enter an email and start a free trial. You guys can use someone else's link to support them. I do not currently have a link, but if I do get it, it will be at the top of the description probably. So check there. If it's not there, just use someone else's and let's start the trial. And now we're gonna have to set up a password. It doesn't really matter what you do, like whatever password you want to use, and then the store name. Let's just use Leglock, Leglock Store. Yeah, let's use Leglock Store. And the next thing we need to do is just click skip. Like, this doesn't matter at all. Now just register your name and everything, your address. I'm not gonna show my address, of course, but you know, just do whatever. It doesn't really matter if you check this store as a registered business or not, I think. I would just leave it unchecked. And we're in Shopify, guys. So that was so easy. But now you're probably like, dude, what do I do? Like, there are so many settings here. I click on settings, like look at this. I go to online store, like 5 other things pop up. I go to analytics, like another 3 pop up. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna explain everything. So the first thing you guys wanna do is go to preferences and disable your password. Now, you can't disable it, I think, unless you pick a plan. So in order to activate your store, you guys are gonna have to set up a plan. You don't have to pay for anything for 14 days, but you're gonna have to put in your credit card number. So let's just choose the $29 one. So I'm just gonna quickly set up my credit card.
Tomorrow.
And I'm done setting it up. So we just have to click start plan now. And as it says here, we're gonna be charged on February the 17th, which is like 14 days from now. So there are a lot of misconceptions that you guys need to pay the $29 in order to start getting sales. That's not true at all. You can just start the plan and get sales while in the free trial. And now we're in our dashboard. Now we want to disable our password just so we don't forget. So just go to online store preferences and then disable the password. Just unclick the enable password button and save. Now, if we go to the online store, we already have everything. You know, it doesn't look like anything good, but it's there, it exists. Now, the next thing I recommend you guys do is set up your payments if you're gonna be actually running the store. So go to settings, go to payments and connect your PayPal and hopefully Stripe or something. You're gonna have to go through the PayPal account creation and through the Stripe account creation yourself and then just connect them here. It should be pretty easy, but if you guys are in a country that doesn't support Stripe, then it's super complicated. That's a separate video. I'm in a country like that as well and I have Stripe. So if you guys need help with that, just let me know. And yeah, just set those up first so you don't forget. If you guys forget setting them up and then you launch your ads, you get no sales and then you realize they were off, like that is the worst thing that can happen to you. Fortunately, it never happened to me, but if you're creating a lot of stores, it can happen, so be careful with that one. So when it comes to setting up your domain, you just gotta go to online store, domains, click on buy new domain and type in, for example, leglock. Let's just do it with a C. I don't need anything else. It's unavailable. Let's just do leglock shop and .com. And yeah, it's $14 a year. You guys can buy it there. If you guys want to save money, you guys can go to Namecheap, for example, buy it for like $8.88, but it's a bit tough to set up. So if like $7 isn't gonna break the bank, buy it on Shopify. If it is, just Google how to set up a Namecheap domain, and it's like a 15-minute process, and that's it. And now on to the app. So let's start installing all the apps that we're gonna need. So the first one is called Top DSer. You can use Oberlo as well. I think Top DSer is better in my opinion, and it's also completely free. So I think Oberlo is like $30 a month when you pass like 50 orders. So you may as well save money. I mean, they're pretty much the same app, and that's it. The next app we're gonna need is a currency converter. So that's only in case you're advertising globally, since for some reason people don't know their currency into dollars. I suggest you use auto multi-currency converter since it's free. So install app. Now in order to set up the app, we're gonna have to go to settings, general, and make sure that, I use the fake address by the way, make sure that your currency is in USD, at least that's what I like using. You guys can use pounds or something depending on where you're from. And let's change the name of the store to Leglock, just because I changed the logo to this, so it doesn't really matter, you know. You can verify your email as well. So click settings, go general, and then we need to scroll down to store currency and click change formatting. So go here, click change formatting, and then they give you what you need to copy. So, okay, let's copy this. So here, just copy this. Just make sure this is USD if you're using USD. And then just copy the other one and paste it to HTML without currency. Make sure it's USD as well, and you guys are done. So save and go to apps and go to auto multi-currency converter, just click enable. So now we've set up the currency converter, we can import the products. We also need the product reviews. So for that, I usually use the Ali reviews, but I will be switching it to A reviews probably, or Luke's reviews, because I've heard those are better. Luke's reviews I've heard gives you a faster loading time, which is key, but it's a bit harder to fake the reviews because you need to manually add them one by one. I think the best one would be A reviews then, so we're just gonna go with that one. And the cool thing about A reviews is that it's free if you're just using AliExpress reviews. If you guys want to use Amazon reviews, it's just like $6-7 a month, which is great. So it's still cheaper and it's better. So you can just start the tour if you want, or you can skip. Now the product we're going to be using, for example, let's use this product. Doesn't really matter what we're going to name it since we're not going to be running the store, but let's just call it LED magnetic charger. It's not a crazy name, and I don't suggest you guys use trademarks because I've heard you can get in trouble for it. And let's just use like the black color only. If you guys are using multiple colors, make sure you guys don't have way too many of them, like 3 is the sweet spot. And obviously we have like some other things like the length and stuff. It doesn't really matter since we're not running the store. Just, you know, make sure you have everything available. For the price, let's do $19.97. and the comparing price at like $39.97. And the images, let's just use all of them, because again, we're not going to be running this product. And for the description, just put a dot, because you can't leave it empty for some reason, and click import to store. You can mess with the description later in your store, but for now this is good enough to import. And as you guys can see, we finally have our first product imported. Now this looks terrible, but bear with me, it's gonna get better really quickly. So first of all, we need to import the reviews for the product. Here is the exact charger, so we're just gonna copy the link. So we're just gonna go to a reviews, type in charger up here, click on go, and then paste the link here, import, and then we're going to choose what we want to use. For the number of comments, click on randomly, and then use like 35 to 50 or whatever, it doesn't matter, and then use 4 and 5 stars, and then translate them all to English, enable countries filter, and then use just United States, Canada, and just add all the good countries in one by one. If you don't have enough reviews, if the product is a bit newer, you guys can go with all countries, but these ones are going to have the more quality reviews probably, and just click submit. So click on view, and here we can see all of the reviews. I do suggest you guys click on edit comment info and just edit out anything that's bad. Hopefully you just want to have good reviews on there, because there's nothing worse than someone seeing a bad review. You can just go to Amazon and copy them, or you can go pay for a reviews and just import the reviews straight from Amazon, which is even better. So if you guys have like $7 a month to spare, just do that. It's gonna save you a lot of time and it's super effective. And yeah, this is how the product looks now. We have the reviews right here. It's just the basic debut theme, nothing done to it. So we're just gonna keep on setting everything up now. We only have 6 reviews for some reason. Okay, so I just realized you can have more than 6 reviews per product on the free plan, so you're probably gonna have to buy the better plan as well, which I'm not gonna be doing now, but if you guys are gonna be running the store, do it. Then we need to go to the App Store again, and then I suggest you guys set up a good description here, like spend like an hour or 30 minutes writing out a good description, put in like 4 images, 4 headlines, have a hook at the top, and just like a bit of a description. Put in some guarantees, tell them how long the shipping is gonna take and everything, and that should be it. But for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna be doing that because that's not what the video is about. So we're just gonna go and import like a GDPR app. I think you have to have it, so I think the Booster app is good. I think this is the one that I use, so let's just click on add app. Yes, so this is the one that I use. So banner, don't enable the banner, this is all good. And yeah, so you just want to set up the colors. So let me actually get the brand colors that we have. So the banner, we want to keep our brand colors, so this one, and then the banner text and everything else is hopefully going to be white. The button we can keep white as well. So yeah, just set it up like this. I think this looks great, and save. And the really cool thing about this app specifically is that you can show the banner only for EU countries, so it doesn't mess with your conversion rate in the US and stuff, which is great. And another app that I suggest you guys have is a sticky add to cart. So this is the exact one that I use. It has a free plan, and you guys may have to pay for like $3 with it. So click on add app, and then you guys can play with it. Here you can set up whether you want to have it on desktop, on mobile, how you want it to look and everything. It's not too like big of a deal. So you see on mobile it looks like this. I feel like this is a bit big, so I'm not gonna remove the picture. I'll remove the name. I'm gonna still show the variants since some people may wanna choose a specific one. I'm still gonna show the price, show the compared price, and show the quantity. And yeah, so for the colors, we can just use our brand colors. So the bar color can be our brand color, and then the button color can be, for example, so let's keep it white, and then for the text we can make it black. This is the text that I meant to change, and just click on save. Most of your traffic is going to be coming from mobile, so the desktop one isn't too important, but if you have some extra time, make sure you do it. So just repeat the process again, make sure that this color is black, and that's it. Click on save. And some apps that I suggest you guys install as well are going to be some email marketing apps, at least like for cart recovery, the cart recovery and SMS marketing app, cart page skip, so they can just click on your add to cart and they go straight to checkout. checkout that boosts your conversion rate. So look into it if you want to, but those are not essential just to get started. Those are really crucial, but they're not like you can get started without them. So I suggest you guys install those later. Your main goal is just to get something up and running, just to get some ads out so you guys are already testing something. It's not to have like a perfect store immediately and then waste like 10 years perfecting one store and then not test anything. Just get started and test something, and then you can optimize everything else later. Now we have to choose a theme. There are many different themes you guys can go with. You can go with Debutify, you can go with Debut, you can go with Brooklyn, you can go with Venture, you can go with so many free ones, so many paid ones. It really doesn't matter too much. Like, the theme just has to be quick. Debutify is good. You can also use Ecom Solid. That's a good theme as well, but I'm gonna be going with Debutify for this video just because that's the one that I'm the most familiar with. So we go to debutify.com. It's not in the Shopify apps, so you have to go to debutify.com, click on free download now. Type in your name here and click on free download now, and then copy your store name from here, so from Shopify, and click on free download now. And now you're here. Don't worry about the fact that it says it's not reviewed. I've been using it for months and months and like without any problems. So just click on install unlisted app and let's wait for it to install. This can take a few minutes though, so be patient. And as I said that, we're in. They give you a free trial of their master plan for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. You guys can go with the free plan, so just go with the free plan. We can't really choose it. I think it's by default chosen already. And then just go to theme library and click on add theme library. So it says we successfully added Debutify. So let's go to our store, click on online store, and now we should have it right here, Debutify 2.0. Click on actions and make sure you publish it first because you want to be able to see it on your store live, and then click on customize. And then we're here. We're on our homepage now. The homepage doesn't matter much, guys. So I just uploaded the logo. Here it is. I think it looks okay. It's not the best, but it's not bad at all. And yeah, so let's move on to everything else. We can set the view to mobile, hopefully. So yeah, they moved it up here. I think it looks good. Let's just make it a bit bigger. I think 42 pixels is good enough. And let's just see how the desktop one looks. It looks okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Make sure you click on save and go back. Now we need a photo for the welcome thing. Let's go explore free images because Shopify has some good ones. And I'm thinking of some mountains because we have like a phone charger, and I think it would just go well with the store. So let's click on select, position it to middle, show overlay, and then let's just put something like the ultimate charging experience. Just change it up to your store so it makes sense. So yeah, just something random. You can literally go without this, but if you really want to, you can use it. And I don't like the font of this, so let me just change up the fonts real quick. So scroll all the way down to theme settings and then to typography, and then we can use Montserrat. Here it is. You can change if you want it to be bold or regular or whatever. Let's just go with regular for now, and then see how much cleaner that looks. And for the other one, we also want to use Montserrat since this is for the buttons. Let's just make it bold since the buttons are going to be something that we want people to click. And then let's just use the body text. Let's try Roboto. So yeah, let's use Roboto for now. That's it for the fonts. You guys can make it a bit bigger if you want to, especially if you have like older target audience. So if your target audience is like 80 years old, you may want to use like 18 pixels. So let's stick with 18 because, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. You can totally go without a favicon, and you probably should because you're just wasting time for it. And then for the colors, we want to go to colors. Okay, so I just got the color code from here, and then we want to paste it in here. We also want to paste it in here and just change up every single purple one to the color that we're using, which is blue. And then here as well, these are the buttons though. So the buttons, hopefully we want to have like a contrasting color. I'm just going to set this one up for now and then go to contrasting colors. So go to this website called sessions.edu. So just put in your color code here and click on split complementary, and then you will get some colors that are contrasting to yours. So ideally your add to cart button should contrast your main color just so people notice it, and that improves your conversion rate as well. And you're gonna have all the color codes right here, so just copy it and then go here, change your buttons to this, and you should be good to go. So let's just change these ones up as well. And you do not want to forget your checkout colors. So just click on checkout right here. So, go to settings and then checkout. Your logo, I guess we can upload our logo. It doesn't really matter, like you can go without the logo, but why not when you already have it? And you can also put in some trust badges in the logo just to make it convert a little bit better. Yeah, so these are the colors that you want to change. So use the contrasting color for the button and then use the blue one or your main color for the logo. So that should be it for now. The store is already starting to look pretty good. We want to make sure that we get our footer sorted. So go to the footer and then you can have show payment icons enabled. Why not? Subscribe to our newsletter. I usually just remove this. I don't think anyone's going to subscribe and you're just losing out because someone's going to get confused by it. Follow us. Again, you don't need this at all. You want people to buy. You don't want them to go to your Instagram or something. Quick links we're going to keep, and then about us, I guess you can put something here if you want. It's not necessary at all, so you can just delete like the description, or you can put in something like our mission is to make charging like as easy as it can, or whatever, do something, guys. And just for example purposes, I'll put something in here. So our mission is to make charging as fast as it can be. It's a horrible sentence, I guess. It's not too bad. Like this will still, like no one's gonna read this and then go, oh, I'm not gonna buy because of this. It really doesn't matter, guys, again. So, and for the email, you guys are gonna have to have like support at, and for the email, you guys are gonna wanna have support at leglockshop.com, for example, and then click on save, and then just actually remove your phone number. If you have a phone number for support, you can have it there as well. Also, in the theme settings, you can change up the you can go to the advanced settings and then this sticky header, transparent header, keep those enabled. Announcement bar you can show or you can hide it, and yeah, so just save that. And the back to top button I have turned off, so it's just this, when someone's scrolling through your product page, they can go all the way back up without scrolling. Or you can leave it on if you want, you can leave it off. I have mine off, or you can hide it on mobile, it really doesn't matter. Show breadcrumbs, always have this off. So breadcrumbs are these things right here on product pages. Just disable them and click on save. That's gonna make your product page a bit cleaner, and as you guys can see, it looks way better now. So yeah, on day Beautify we also have these guarantees right here. Doesn't really matter what you put, like you can have like 60-day money back guarantee. So here you can have like free worldwide shipping, or you can have like just worldwide shipping if you're charging for it. 3,500 plus happy customers, and then here you can be like 24/7 customer support, and there you go. Like this is it. You don't have to do anything crazy with these. And since we haven't finished the homepage, let's just finish it real quick. So featured content, you can have your about us here. I usually just get rid of this, so let's just remove the section. Featured products, let's just hide all these. Featured product, just use the product you're currently advertising, so it doesn't really matter which one it is. So image display, you can, just leave it like this. Image line on the left, thumbnail, enable the zoom, I guess you can disable it. You can also show the quantity picker, why not? And don't show the description unless you want to, like you can as well. It doesn't really matter much. It's just gonna be cleaner if you don't. And just disable the product sharing feature and save. So it's super simple, but you don't need anything else. Like this is all you need when it comes to your homepage. Just like a banner up top, some links here, and a product. If you guys want to go and optimize it, you can have your about us here, you can have some testimonials or whatever, but trust me on this one, it really doesn't matter. Like 99% of customers are never going to come to your homepage at all, so just have something like this, so in case they do go here, they can go back to your product page, just click on full details and they're back. And while we're here, let's just finish the product page as well. So click on product pages. So don't show the vendor, it's just gonna show your name for some reason. I don't know why that is. Big product title, you don't need this. I'd suggest you don't use it because Facebook doesn't really like much text and it kind of looks weird, especially if your title is a bit bigger. Always show the quantity picker, show the button icon. Dynamic checkout, I usually don't use. Show the description, of course. Enable product sharing, no, so we're gonna disable that. And don't show the product tags either, so we're just gonna save that. Product recommendations, I usually keep it off just because I run a general store. I don't want any random products coming in there. Related product, again, I don't use this at all. Testimonials, I don't use them because we already have the reviews, so you're just gonna have to delete them one by one for some reason. And that's it. Like, when it comes to your product page, the rest is just gonna be your description, so it doesn't really matter. Just copy what I did and you should be good to go. I will also get rid of the search bar, so let me do that real quick. So for that, just go to theme settings, go to cart/search, and then just click on enable search, which is gonna disable it, and then just click on save. The cart type is super important. You do not want to have a drawer, you want to have a page, just because this increases your conversion rate from what I know a lot. So that should be it for now. And while we're on the homepage, I noticed I forgot to change the sentence. You can have like a 10% off coupon, or you guys can do something else. You guys can just not have this completely. I'd suggest you guys remove this. You don't need it. It does like add to the page and it does look a little bit better, but you're gonna probably get less sales, so it's up to you. I would just remove it. I don't really think it matters, but you know, if you guys want to do it, do it. I'll just leave it on because I'm not going to be running any traffic to the store, so it doesn't really matter again. And we also need to edit this button right here, so click here. For the button, we want to make it go to a product page, so let's just click on products and the only product that we have, and then save. So now it goes straight to the product. Okay, so I just figured this out now. I didn't even know this. In the announcement part here, you can change the background of the announcement bar, which means that if we turn on the announcement bar now, it's probably gonna look pretty good. And let's see what it says. So we're gonna probably just keep free shipping worldwide, and then click on save. So now we have a clean announcement bar as well. There we go. Now it says free worldwide shipping. And if you guys want to add some emojis, you can. Like, you can add planes or trucks or globes or whatever. Okay, and for some reason this shop now button here is white, so we're gonna click on our hero image here, then click on this, and then go scroll down to the bottom and click full on the button style, and that should change it to red. And let's click on save. We don't want to have it red, we want to have it blue, so there we go. We just click on blue. We just want to have the buy buttons be like a contrasting color. Everything else can be blue, so it looks better. And yeah, there we are. And now we need to set up the menus on the top and the menu on the bottom. So let's just go all the way into our dashboard and then click on pages. We want to add a page first, so first page we want to have is page.contact. We want to call it contact us. You can have your email here, or you can even not put in anything here, and it's just going to look good by itself. As you can see, it's just the contact us page. All I had to do was just click this, and that's it. Now the second page we're gonna have is an FAQ page. I'm just gonna paste my template here and save it. You guys are gonna have all the templates in the description. You can copy them from there. The next page is gonna be a track your order page, and you guys are gonna save money here again because you're not gonna be paying for any apps. So what you're gonna be doing is just clicking here, show HTML, and then pasting in this link. So this is gonna give you free tracking, as you can see. So yeah, you guys are gonna just put in some text right here, or you can just copy it from the templates down below and just change out your email. But yeah, this is gonna be a fully functional tracking page that you don't have to pay anything for. And they just enter their tracking number here, they click on track, and you know, if it exists, it's gonna show up here. If not, it's not gonna show up. It might be in Chinese, it might not be in Chinese. It doesn't matter. I've never had anyone complain, so don't worry about it. So the next page is gonna be a shipping information page. So shipping information, and just paste it in again. If you guys have any special shipping times, you can just switch it out right here. But these are like pretty general for drop shipping. You guys should be good. And make sure you switch out your email here. And yeah, that should be it for this page. You're gonna have to go to settings and then checkout. Here you want to have accounts disabled. You want to let them check out by using their email address, so you can get their email to receive shipping updates. I usually don't have this. Require first and last name, because why not? Hide company name. Address line 2 is optional. Shipping address, phone number. I'm not sure about this one because I think by some law or something you should have it on optional, but I know that some suppliers require phone number. So I don't know, CJ's Dropshipping, for example, you have to have a phone number. You can't place an order without a phone number. So I really don't know what's going on there. I would just have it on required theoretically. In reality, I have it on optional. Here, just use the shipping address, leave that on. Require confirmation step? No, do not require one. Enable address auto completion? Sure. After an order has been paid, do not automatically fulfill anything. After it's been paid, leave that on. And then here you can pre-select the sign up option. I think legally you shouldn't, so it's up to you. Automatically send abandoned cart emails. So in case you guys don't have a email app set up, you can leave this on, but it is better to have one because you can send in like 3 emails or so, have them be super customized and everything. But if you're too lazy, just leave this on and leave it as is. And you can just put it to anyone who abandons checkout and just click save. And you guys want to go to legal for the other pages that we need. It used to be in checkout, so I'm not sure why they changed it, but just click on create from template, and create from template. It doesn't really matter. Like, you guys are gonna wanna click Control F, search up your address. I put in a completely fake one, so you just want to delete it wherever it is. Yeah, so there's only one here. Yeah, so you just want to search up your address and delete it from everywhere, and then search up insert, and then delete all of these that say like insert whatever you need to insert. Because you most likely don't need to insert anything. And keep in mind, these pages no one is gonna visit anyways, so it really doesn't matter what you put in here too much, unless you're doing like 100K a month in sales, then maybe take a look at it. And we want to keep this window open and then go into pages on another window and add a page, call it terms of service. Go here and just copy the terms of service, save, then click on add page again. Go here. This one is going to be a privacy policy, so click on save, and then the refund policy is the final one, so we want to add a page for refund policy. Paste this in, refund policy. Now, do I recommend this? I usually just put, like, if you're not happy with your product within 60 days of ordering, just contact us and we'll make sure everything is fine. You can also just copy it from here. I don't think people really take a look at it too much, but yeah, I'll have my template in the description too, so you can use that one if you want. And you're done with the pages. Now we want to set up the navigation, so go to navigation, click on main menu for now, and then let's add menu items. So we want to have pages, we want to have a track your order page, and then we want to have a products, and then your main product, and just call it like shop. That one's going to be the second one. Remove catalog, because that's pretty much the shop, and contact us as well, so let's have that in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then go to navigation once again, go to the footer menu, and then now we want to have links to all of our pages. I'm gonna get rid of the search because we don't need that. So I want to have the contact us be at the top, so we're gonna have the FAQ at the bottom just because it's not too important. And now we want to go to the online store, click on customize, and then click on drawer menu. Make sure it says main menu, and then the footer menu is the footer menu. And as you guys can see, we have the menus up top and at the bottom, which is great. And that means there's only one last thing for us to set up, which is gonna be the shipping. So the shipping and delivery, you guys want to make sure the box weighs 0 in case you ever do like weight-based shipping. That's only if you're doing like free plus shipping offers, which people rarely do nowadays, but I just want to get rid of my country and just have it be rest of world. So save. For some reason the currency is still in my currency, so okay, so click on add rate, and for the free shipping I usually have it like this, so it says it includes the tracking number as well. If you guys don't have the tracking number, which you should have, but if you don't, just don't say that. And then for our insured shipping, which is just an upsell, priority insured shipping includes tracking number and everything if it's lost or damaged, and just make it like $4.97. You can also make it like $2.97, which might increase the take rate. You can test that out. But for now, let's keep it at $4.97. And some people are gonna take it. That's just a free $5 for you. If you have some better shipping options, maybe you can upgrade them, but most of the time you're probably not gonna have any. And now the final thing we need to do actually is set up our Facebook pixel. Now you guys can use, go to preferences and then go set up Facebook, which is fine. You probably should do that. But if you already have one pixel and you just want to have one to be safe, just an extra tip here is use WinAds Facebook pixels. They give you a free plan, I think. Yeah, so you can have 1 pixel extra. So, you can have one on your Shopify store and then have another one in Win Ads. So you're gonna have 2 pixels, and if something goes wrong, you get banned on one, you can switch to this one. And yeah, it's free to set up. It's super easy. You guys can do it yourself. It's really not that hard. And believe it or not, we're done with the store. So let's see how it looks. Let me just view the store. And yeah, this is how it looks. So we have everything right here. It does look pretty good, I would say. It's not an ideal store, but you don't need an ideal store. You just need something that's good enough to run. And it took us like 30 minutes maybe to set up. I mean, it actually took me like way longer, but you guys don't see me waiting for stuff to load or something. But yeah, let's click on shop. It takes us here. Unfortunately, no description, but you can put in whatever. I can just copy it from somewhere, but don't copy descriptions if you're gonna run the store. And I know I did not get rid of the Powered by Shopify link. Some of you guys are gonna be like, dude, that's like the most important thing. It's just not. I had it on, I had it off. It doesn't change anything, so don't worry about it. That's gonna be it for this video, and I hope it does help you guys out. It did take me a lot of time to record this one, so I really appreciate any support. So if you guys did make it this far, you can subscribe and like if you want to, and comment down below if you want me to do any challenges or anything like that.